Hello, very good evening. At least 93 people are reported to have been killed in a series of Israeli strikes in Gaza. Israel's Prime Minister has warned that he intends to continue his aim of destroying the militant group Hamas in Gaza. On Tuesday, Israel struck the European hospital in Khan Yunis, killing at least 28 people and injuring dozens more. 2 more people were killed on the same day in Israel's strikes on Nasser Hospital, also in Khan Yunis. On Wednesday, at least 80 people were reported dead after Israeli strikes across Gaza, including 59 in the Jabalia refugee camp. 22 of those killed were children. Gaza's health ministry said at least 114 Palestinians were killed in Israeli airstrikes on Thursday, many again in Khan Yunis. And then today, the IDF says it struck 150 targets in airstrikes across Gaza in what it said was an operation dismantling terrorist infrastructure sites. At least 93 people are reported to have been killed in Deir al-Balah, Jabalia and Khan Yunis. And a warning, this report from our Middle East correspondent, Alistair Bunkle, does contain distressing content.
Israel has been pounding northern Gaza relentlessly for days, but today was some of the worst. This is what our team found when they reached the Indonesian hospital shortly after that strike. As children pile out of the back of the white car, a body rolls out of the boot. It is one of their relatives. There are 2 more bodies in there. One of them, the kid's father. Inside, the dead are laid on the side of a corridor. Gaza today echoes with the screech of missiles and the screams of mourning. They hoped, they prayed that Donald Trump's visit to the Middle East this week would put an end to all this. But ceasefire talks have got nowhere, and today the US president left the region with just a passing nod to what is happening in Gaza.
We have some very serious situations, and we're looking at Gaza, and we got to get that taken care of. A lot of people are starving, there's a lot of bad things going on.
Israel says they now plan to push the 2 million Gazans into an area around Rafah in the south so that they can conquer the north. Well, this is Rafah days after October the 7th. And this is Rafah now. Israeli forces are bulldozing any building left standing. They have spent months extinguishing any last memory of life here, and now plan to cram millions into the wasteland left behind. More than half of those will be children. According to polls in Israel, most Israelis now want a ceasefire deal and an end to the war, so that the 58 remaining hostages can be released. In Gaza, they are just desperate for a ceasefire, so they can simply stay alive. But their leaders cannot agree on a truce, and everyone else is caught in the middle of a worsening war. Alistair Bunkle, Sky News, Jerusalem.